cause I was born to be a geek. With a glass of nut, stay clear of Wittenberg, tuck her out in the spot. So, and you'll be fine. The bullies in due time can catch a dangerous lumber from all of these Mickey K lines. Let me hear you say. 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 I'm a product of my environment. From Jolly Ollie to the Pigeon Man. Pin game special coming straight out of Wanky Land. Better call Simmons for my true crown. I've been on my Robbie Fisher the way I be making moves now. I handle beef like I'm Marty Green. So Susan can keep the money by any means. Yeah, she worked for it. Her role don't need an Oscar. If you read too deep, you an imposter like Madam Blanche. By any chance you encounter any laughing lady, I can see how the headless cabby will be going crazy. Yahoo, so the proof's in the lemon pudding, but turning down $1 million is kinda off-putting. It's just business. Torvo, when you do the math, I see more stuff and Pasquinate with a cheating path. Word to Gertrude, call me agent number 9. I keep my wins simple like father at Christmas time. Let me hear you say. Let me hear you say. Let me hear you say. Let me hear you say.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs and nerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, again. This is Navy Montel, your frosty bearded bloated core here. Let me tell you, technology never wants anyone to be great. I don't know what's going on, but I had people here from Twitch, and I got folks here from YouTube. If you're here, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm always happy to have y'all folks here. I made him taking these headphones off because really all I'm doing is listening to what's over there. But if you know anybody and they're on here or want to be on here on Twitch, by all means, please come over to the Blur to Sack over there. I'm looking forward to just chopping it up with everybody. And I'm looking forward to get back into it. So tonight I decided I'm going to stream. This is also during the aftermath of trying to say YouTube is not receiving anything. I find that hard to believe. So I'm going to go over to YouTube to see what's going on. Okay. Y'all forgive me here. I don't know what's going on. But my YouTube is trying to say that, hey, we can't put you on here. However, I got people over here. Okay. Okay, can y'all forgive me here? Can y'all hear me okay? If you can hear me okay, please let a brother know. And apparently, I'm going to have to move the microphone up just a hair. There we go. There we go. I think we're good. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I am going to play Marvel Snap. Also going to have a chance to catch everyone up on what's been going on with me. Here lately, it has been some ups and downs. Some back and forth, left and right, in and out. This and that. Hither and yon. And anything else you can think of. But I am looking forward to being here with y'all. Thank y'all so much for being so patient with me. Thank you for the support and the love. We definitely going to have some things to talk about. And tonight, I'm going to play Marvel Snap. If y'all are familiar with Marvel Snap, you know it's a fun game. If you're not, what happens if you turn our Marvel superheroes into an online trading card game where there aren't a lot of undateable? Hey, baby, what's going on, love? How are you? So happy to see you. I appreciate you. And I miss your face. Please don't be a stranger. You can definitely hit me up anytime. There have been some updates as of lately, but I want to get back into playing Marvel Snap because Marvel Snap is one of my favorite games. And like I said before, if you've never heard of Marvel Snap, think about what if Marvel Comics and TCGs decided to get together and have a stepchild. Not a baby, a stepchild. Because the game does not play like anything you'll see out there. It does play like Smash Up, the board game. If you've ever played Smash Up, that's the game that comes closest to comparing how it's played. But if you've been with my journey, you know I love Marvel Snap. I've been playing since day one. And I have been enjoying it as much as I possibly can. And now that I've been blessed to get some things out of the way, I am just looking forward to enjoying life and this stuff again. So y'all know my deal. Y'all know what I'm saying. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the love. If you want to contribute to Navy Montel on the gaming platform, so you can help make me better, by all means, I've got pinned to buy me a coffee. All proceeds go to the stream. They don't go in my pocket. They don't go to buying anything extravagant because I'm not a big spender anyway. I'm one of the cheapest people around. If I can find the same thing at high quality at a low price, even free 99, I will take advantage of it without any issue whatsoever. I'm just here to say Undateable has a big hit. Wow. I should have known as soon as he popped in. I should have known he was going to do this. What's up, man? Yo, I'm gonna need you to take that elsewhere, okay? Because you two go at it every time you're in my stream, and it just I know. Oh my gosh. Hopefully everyone has been doing okay, and hopefully the weather hasn't been too insane wherever you are in the world, continental U.S. Excuse me. Continental U.S., the North American continent, anywhere in the world. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming and always supporting me. When I tell y'all I have a testimony and a story to tell, it fills me with so much joy to be able to share this. But if you're here in the chat, whether you're on YouTube or on Twitch, please pop in and say hi. I always love telling people hello. You see, yeah, I see you're behaving, but you know what? I'm gonna take the chain off. Go ahead, do what you gotta do, because half the time I laugh at you too because y'all go at it. So a lot of people don't know, and I'm gonna get into Marvel Snap here in a second. What a lot of people don't know is that for a while I was in danger of losing my place, and not because I was having a hard time catching up, because I'll go back. The apartment complex that I stay in, I've been here since 2011. And I've had a lot of ups and downs, but I've had a lot of amazing moments, a lot of victories, a lot of defeats, a lot of down moments, a lot of up moments, but this is my home. And I'll do whatever I need to do to make sure I keep my home. So, because of that, the apartments were known as Royal Oaks Apartments. Now, this year, a development company bought the apartment complex, and now the name of the company is called Dwell. So now, instead of the original name, it is now under a name called, the name of the complex is called Dwell by the Point. Which is, why? We know what it is. Why are we dwelling by the point? Why? Please just explain this to me. Why? So, because of that, rent went up. I don't have a problem telling people certain things. So if this makes you feel uncomfortable, please by all means let me know, and I will not talk about it. But I'm praying for everybody who's going through the same thing I went through, and I appreciate everyone. So my rent went from $950 for a 2-bedroom apartment to $1,200. And if you know what that's like, you could definitely put a 1 in the chat, put a 1 in the comments, definitely, because I was in a crunch. And when I tell you I was working to catch up, I was working to catch up. So much so that I even considered selling half my comic collection. And y'all know how I feel about my comics. So for me to do that was a really rough moment. That was a really, really tough moment for me. But I decided in my spirit, when I tell you in my spirit, I'm not a religious man, but I am a man of faith. I believe in God. I believe I am put in certain positions, in certain places for a reason. So, it took me 2 days to decide to do a GoFundMe. I already had someone lined up to buy the comics. Nothing beats a failure but a try. So I said, I'm going to do it. So I set up the GoFundMe. It literally took me that amount of time because things have changed. And when I finally sent it and I posted it up, I just said, Father, it's in your hands. I had to leave it be. And let me tell you, y'all came like Ghostbusters. Y'all came in like bandits, like beautiful angels. And before I knew it, my GoFundMe was funded in almost 24 hours. It was actually overfunded in a little over 24 hours. And I'm not going to lie, it blew my mind. It genuinely blew my mind because I do the things that I do because, one, it brings me joy to see people happy. Two, I like being there for people when they need me, and if I can help, I will. No questions asked, no third degree, none of that. But as far as receiving it, it's a bit tough because sometimes I feel like if I ask somebody for something, then it sounds like I'm being like I'm being needy, or I'm begging, or it seems like I can't handle my own business. And that's not true. That is not true. Unfortunately, that is something that was ingrained in me that I've been working out of. So once the GoFundMe, it was overfunded in about a day and a half, 2 days, and I'm still blown away by that. So when the money dropped, I went, and not only did I clear up the entire debt, and it prevented me from having to go to court. I had a residual, thanks to everyone, that took care of me for the next month. Now, when I tell you I was screaming hallelujah and thankful, I even posted a video saying how grateful I am and thankful I am and appreciative for everyone who came out and who decided to do something. Even if they couldn't contribute, I had people praying for me. I had people sending me love in the DMs, checking in on me, DMs, phone calls, text messages. It was a lot, and I didn't realize it. And people were like, yo, do you realize how many people you've helped? And that made me stop and realize, wow, everything that I was set out to do in my life, to help people, to bring blurs and nerds from the dark into the light, for them to be motivated, inspired, encouraged, elevated, acknowledged, and seen. The work has been there, and I continue to do it because I love seeing people rise in their power. I love seeing people come into who they are and embrace that and show that you matter and we care and I care. I don't have a whole lot. I am not a rich guy. But if there's something that I can do and I'm in a position to do it, it's going to be done, no questions asked. Am I expecting anything in return? No. I'm not expecting anything in return. In fact, if you do, pay it forward. If there's someone that you know in your life and in your circle that needs your help, please help them. Because that's how blessings manifest. That's how they grow. That's how people who would never think that anyone cares sees that someone cares. And that showed that people loved me and cared about me. And it was a humbling experience. I sat on my sofa and I cried. And I said, thank you. And even now I'm feeling it because I'm grateful for what everyone has done for me. So we fast forward. I don't matter. What? What do you mean you don't matter? See, y'all, if y'all gonna type something in the chat, I need you proofread. Proofread it. I blind people in Marvel Rivals. Oh my gosh. Really? So, now, let's go ahead and get Marvel Snap started. So I definitely have a lot to talk about. But another thing that happened is because of everything that was going on with me financially, y'all know I traditionally go to San Diego Comic-Con in my capacity as a comic retailer. However, this year I couldn't do it because now that Diamond Distributors, who were the main comic distributors for decades, they went under, bankrupt, dissolved, and all their assets went to different companies. So in order for me to go, I had to buy a badge, and the badge costs about $360. I said, no, I can't do that. Yep, Jubilee can blind people. I got hate mail telling me I'm trash for Hey, I don't play Marvel Rivals. Honestly, I'm not a... You know what? Counter-Strike is probably the only... Well, Counter-Strike and Halo are the only two first-person shooters that I enjoy. They're the only ones that I enjoy. And, but if you have the skill, if your character, whoever using it in the game has the skill, has the ability, by all means. I definitely don't have any hate for that. On the contrary, go for it. Because what's the point of having a skill and you don't use it? What's the point of having an ability and you don't take advantage of it. So, if they say you're trash, that means they can't work their way around it, because every obstacle there is a way to solve it, to fix it, or to get around it. Even in video games, especially first-person shooters. I people, Call of Duty, Black Ops, and what's another one? Rainbow Six, Vegas, man, yeah, y'all can have those. I'm good. I came up 2004. I started playing Counter-Strike. Not the greatest, but I enjoyed it because of the people that I was around. And then when I got stationed in San Diego, which put me in Hawaii, I ended up being on board a U.S. Navy oiler, where everybody at a certain time in the day got on their computers on the ship's network and played Counter-Strike. Let me tell you, it was an absolute blast. It was such a good time. But I'm making a comment based off of what he said. But because I couldn't make it to San Diego, I didn't have any plans. Now, y'all know how much I love San Diego Comic-Con. I've been going to that convention since 2006. I've only missed it 3 times since I've started going. I went 06 and 07. I missed 08 and 09. I started back in 2010. I missed it in 16 because of my baby sister's wedding. Worth it. And I've been going ever since. So I thought last year was going to be my last time because the costs going up associated with it. Before, as a comic retailer, I didn't have to pay for my badge. And only in recent years do we have to start paying for our badges. But because Diamond Distributors went under, the point of contact has gotten kind of muddied. So I didn't have no idea. So I make a long story short, I will be attending San Diego Comic-Con this year. Thanks to some amazing friends of mine. I'll be going as press. So I'll have a chance to do some interviews. But I digress. Let's get into Marvel Snap. I'm going to be checking from time to time because some of y'all be doing the most, okay? Some of y'all be doing the crazy most. If folks pop in, thank you, dear. Yo, when I tell you, and it takes pressure off of me because I don't have to go in a capacity where I worry about trying to pick up items for people. Instead, I can go for myself, but I get to do interviews. I get to go backstage in some cases. And and thanks again to my friend Regine. I love this lady. Regine Sawyer is such a beast in the comic industry, representing black women and women as a whole. Regine Sawyer, who is in charge of Women in Comics and is the creator of Winx magazine. She's the one that has opened that door for me, and I'm so grateful to her. She asked me, you may have to cover some panel. Done. You may have to do some done. I don't care. If I'm able to be of some use and still be able to go, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Hey, I'm gonna go. Yeah. So I may offer that to certain people in my world if they want me to pick up something from San Diego, but I gotta warn you, they are on a lottery system. Certain companies and distributors are on a lottery system. So if you don't win a ticket or a lottery to get into the line, you can't buy anything. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. In order for me to buy anything, especially if you like Funkos or you like things from specific companies like Hasbro or Mattel or Third Earth or Entertainment Earth or anything like that, you have to enter into a lottery. And the only way to enter into a lottery is if you've purchased a badge as an attendee. You can go through the members portal to get a member ID. I've had my member ID for years, but because I didn't purchase a badge, I don't have that ability. So, with that being said, if there's something that you want and I'm able to get it for you, I will try my best to get it for you. So, with that being said, let's hop into the snap, shall we? I don't want that. If y'all have never played Marvel Snap, it is such a blast. I don't want that deck. What is 29 points? Oh, I remember this one. Oh yeah, this one was a this one was a beast. But my favorite one is where? Now You See Me. Let's equip that. Well, let's go into the main first. Not Conquest 19. Let's go to the shop. First and foremost, you always want to get all your freebies first. Always grab your freebies. And as you get them, you can evolve. You can wow. Y'all ever have days where you just cannot remember specific words? This guy. So when you can boost your character to go up in the collector's level, that helps a great deal. So I'm going to spend 200 on Absorbing Man. One, I can increase, I can improve the aesthetics of the Marvel Man, of the Absorbing Man card. And it gives me points on the collector's level. Oh, I got a collector's reserve. Ew. Ew. Fine. I'll claim it. I made this gripe before when it comes to Marvel Snap. There are certain upgrades that honestly don't make any sense to me. For instance, the cosmetic ones are great, but if you really want to do something with those collector's bins, put more exclusive cards, or more collector's tokens, or more credits. Let me claim my collector's tokens. Okay, so can I get something? I have what, 1600? That's not enough to do anything. It is not enough to do anything. It's cool. It's cool. But you can use it to upgrade your cards, also the aesthetics, and all types of amazing things. So if you're someone who's big into the pictures and the shiny and the it's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, you can't control the shiny, but here in Marvel Snap, you can control the shiny. So I only have 103 gold, so I really can't do much of anything. But that's alright, that's cool. So how is everybody doing? I'm so busy talking about myself. How's everybody doing? How has your week been? How has your summer been? It's July, so hopefully people have got some fun plans going on, or they got some things coming up. I've got San Diego Comic-Con coming up in a couple of weeks. After that, I will be attending Atlantic Comic-Con, working with an amazing friend of mine. I'll actually be working for his company that weekend, and I'm in with him, called Black Lion and Cubs. Phenomenal creator. This man, when I tell you, this man is the textbook human definition of hustle. That is no lie. That is that is not hyperbole. He is a hustler, but he works hard. He creates amazing things, and he's working on a couple of things, including a card game. I've already started testing it. It's solid. It's so solid. It's amazing. And then I will be attending Dragon Con. I will be attending Dragon Con as an attending professional, basically a professional guest, a guest professional. I don't know how to put it, but I'm not at liberty to talk about it for TOS, but I got new comics gonna read. Yo, speaking of comics, hold on. I was able to get one of my grails the other day. Sage, I gotta tell you, man, I was able to pick up one of my grails the other day. Jungle Action number 5, the first solo appearance of Black Panther. Bro, let me tell you, when this came in the store, I was determined to get it. When I tell you I traded in things so I could have the store. You see it right here. See it right here. Look at my baby. It's going right next to my Black Panther number 1. Bro, I am seriously considering taking this to San Diego to have it graded. I know it's not going to be the best grade. but the fact that I have it is amazing. And I picked up my foil storm cover of X-Men Outback #1. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There's been a lot of amazing things happening lately. All right, let's get to it. I've been dying to play a couple of games. Right? Right? Yo, gentleman came in and brought the comics in for a trade. Let me get my fist bump here. We'll do Hood here. He brought in some really nice stuff to trade in, and that was in the trade in. So I'm in charge of processing the trade ins. I'm one of the people that's responsible for processing the trade ins for comics for the store. So to see that come in was everything. Let's do at the end of turn, give all cards another location. Okay. Put Wolverine there. So let's put Demon here. Oh, all cards must be played here. Oh, whoa, my bad. We'll put you there then. Sabretooth. All right. Oh, well, thank you, sir. I'll put him here because he can gain from that. Deadpool gets Hulkbuster. Wow. I would have hit it and bought it ASAP. Nah, that's what I did. So that's mine now. It belongs to me. I didn't get everything that I was looking for. I was looking for Shauna of the Jungle, and I was looking for Killmonger.
Impressive. Rest.
All it did was help me out. Ah, dang. That's garbage, bro. Nobody's 3 or less power up there, so... You know what? Let's do that. Sometimes it's hard to make that choice.
Impressive.
My first victory back. Woo! So, what cons are you going to next? Oh, I thought hey, Vegas. Hey, Shorty, sweetheart, what's going on? The next con for me is San Diego. In fact, I am in the planning stages of it now. I am looking forward to San Diego. Crazy thing, we were just talking about that. So I'll be attending San Diego Comic-Con. After that, I will be going to Atlantic Comic-Con, which is our local comic convention here in Norfolk, Virginia. And I will be attending Dragon Con. I never miss Dragon Con if I can help it. If y'all have never been to Dragon Con, let me tell you, Dragon Con is life-changing. That is one of my favorite conventions, and what's great about it is it will never sell out. Dragon Con never, ever, ever holds a sold-out sign on their website because it's a convention made by fans, by nerds, for fans, and it's so incredible. It's really hard to describe, but imagine taking the best of every convention you've been to, dropping it in a bucket, putting a top on the bucket and going, you better give me everything. And then open it back up, and now you have this beautiful mix of TV and theater and music and movies and cartoons and anime and cosplay, even science and rocket, and robotics and puppetry and crafts, and it's so amazing. It is so amazing. I was just on the Dragon Con is so freaking worth it. It is so freaking worth it. And the fact that I'm able to go this year as a attending professional is huge, because my friend Sherman, who is the founder and creator of Black Geeks of Dragon Con, he created something amazing. He put a little bug in my ear and says, you know what, you should apply as an attending professional. Okay. Sure. Again, my philosophy, nothing beats a failure but a try. So I tried. So I gave it a shot, and I'm so shocked that they accepted me. They said, congratulations, we'd like to accept you. And I was like, oh my gosh, you serious? Dude, I had to write this long bio and this short bio, and I had to answer these questions, and I gave them all the links to all of my social media and said, here. And I said, if I don't, that's all right. I know I'm going to have to pay $100 and some for my badge, but it's so worth it. So I think this came on the heels of last year when I was brought into, they asked me to do panels. I said, sure, I don't mind being a panelist. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. They asked me to do panels last year. I did 6 of them, and each of them were just as fun as the last. And I think that helped a great deal, because I was doing 6 panels on 3 different programming tracks. No, 2 different programming tracks. And one was diversity, and those were amazing. I got to moderate one of those panels, comics and hip hop, which was it was such a dope conversation. Comic creators and folks that are deep into the hip hop industry came together to talk about how the fusion of comics and music connect and vibe, and it influences so many different people. So because of that, I'm able, wow, the fact that I did 6 panels. I was also part of the American Sci-Fi and Fantasy programming track, where they talk about the different shows, whether it's TV and movies, comics, you name it. And they had me on 3 other panels, and let me tell you, it was such a bop. I really enjoyed myself last year, more so because I felt like I was contributing to the con, not just as an attendee, but as a panelist. You're definitely an elite four of panels. It was doing 6 panels. Actually, it was supposed to be 6, but one of them had to do with like a Hot Ones panel. This body ain't built for that. Ever since they took my gallbladder, I'm not built for this, so it wasn't gonna happen. Oh shoot, Squirrel Girl. So that panel got replaced by being on the panel for Blurred Over and his Blurred Out panel. That was a total surprise. I actually came in there to attend. I sat up front, and Blurred Over himself, Skip, he said, "What are you doing down there?" I said, I came to attend the panel. He said, "No, get up here." And the next thing I know, I'm brought on stage with 5 other creators, and it was huge. And we had such a good time. It was so much fun. I was literally the OG of the whole thing. And I'm like, wow. I'm the old man of the whole thing. But if you ever get a chance to go to Dragon Con, y'all, I highly recommend it. It is something I will never ever forget. We'll put you here. And I'll put you here, because we're going to bring out a couple of the stars. I meant like Elite Four as in Pokemon. Oh, sorry. I completely blitzed out on that. Let's see. Alright, so Death gets another one. Cloak. Cloak will allow me to move. There we go. I knew she'd come back. Give me my extra. Okay.
Rest in
Okay.
peace.
Of course, whoever's winning here, that's fine. Oh, that's even better. So let's do that. Actually, no. Let's do that. We'll put you here. You know what? Hold on. You. So I can move you here. Then I will put you here. And I'll put you here. And I'll put you here. There we go. It takes some getting used to. You about your home stuff. Glad people are able. Thank you. When I tell you I am so, my heart is so full and I am so grateful. Even though people that were able to contribute, they reached out, they checked on me, they gave me a call, they sent me a DM, got text messages. You contribute a lot of joy and optimism. I try. Lord knows I do, because there's enough negative people out here as it is. I think a lot of the time it's just not worth it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I could put both of them up here. I'll put you here, and I'll put you here. The community is such a beautiful place, and there are a lot of people who aren't aware of the levels and the acceptance and the joy that they get from being a part of it. Unfortunately, social media tends to be a bigger influencer for the wrong reasons. Yeah, I know you're gonna win that one. That's fine. I don't care. I figured that was gonna happen. Can't win them all. So the 4 that I gain, I end up losing again. And where were you? No, jerk. But like I said, social media tends to be a bigger influencer on people and how they see things than before. And that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all, especially if someone is just trying to find who they are. And you don't have a lot of positive influences out there who aren't just making skits and trying to get the attention on them and trying to build their numbers so they can brag about their follower count or the brand deals they have, the ambassadorship that they've acquired. Okay, so during all of this, what are you doing for the people that have supported you, who follow you, that like what you do? Are you acknowledging them? When you go to an event like a convention, are you saying hello? When they say hello, are you giving them that time? Are you showing them that love? If you've never listened to Chubb Rock's Treat Me Right, kids in the cribs want dibs on the big man. Can he come out? Can he come out? Slammer Jam. I'm his #1 fan. Yes, I am. All these kids realize that I'm the man. Basically saying, give the love back to the people who send you their love, their money, their time, and they elevate you to your current status. I am not a massive influencer. I never want that. I never want to be famous. But I will always give that love to people who give it to me. If you show love to me, I will give it back to you. More often than not, people support me that I never got a chance to meet in person. And if I get a chance to meet you in person, I promise you, you're going to get the full experience. I took a break from socials myself. I'd rather be in creation and that shit than share mode. Love seeing people have fun, but I prefer to have fun in real life on my own. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. In fact, I highly encourage that. highest power card here has their power doubled. So you know what? I'm going to put Squirrel Girl there. I'm going to give you the fist bump, and we're going to end the turn. I'm not on the same level as a lot of streamers. I come on because I enjoy being here. I enjoy getting a chance to chit chat with everyone. But I will always say that your currency in social media shouldn't be the people whose backs you're riding just so that you can get to the next level to stand up there with someone else. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Turns into a new location on turn 4. Put Wolverine there. You know what? The fear of missing out, FOMO, is such an illusion. I'll be the first one to say it. It is such an illusion. Because if I miss out on it, does it change my life? Does it make me any less valuable to the people around me? Does it change how I view the world? While, like DreamCon. DreamCon is a perfect example. There are so many people who have posted having FOMO. I asked them the question, okay, why? Because you couldn't be there? Which is understandable, but it's not the end of the world. It's honestly not the end of the world. Smash da 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 da. Okay. All right. So, turn 5. Let's put Nimrod here. Ah, that's going to suck. Because if I do that, then I can't use Null in the next turn. Well, I got no choice. Alright, so let's keep it simple. I'll just put Nimrod there. Or, better yet, we'll put him right here. So that way I can bring out Venom. I mean, just focusing too much on other highlights had to nip the doom scrolling in the butt. Yeah. We'll put you there. And we're going to... And there we go. Yeah, I feel like I wasted Null, but I'm looking more of a long game. Ozymandias. Your rocks have +3 power. Okay.
Impressive.
Oh, Mufasa. Yo, I didn't see that coming. Holy cow. And here comes Nimrod. Final round. Yo, this is nuts. This is so nuts. He's got to go here. There's no getting around that. Oh my gosh. And wow. Wow. So, I've always been a proponent of people who, if you want to support someone as an influencer, you should be allowed to influence, be able to support whoever you like. GG, my boy. GG.
Victory.
Pretty solid. I think if Ozymandias was able to pull out more rocks, it would have been, it'd probably been a different one. But as someone who is in the social media landscape, one of the most important things for me is remembering that there are people who watch what I do, they hear what I say. So I want it to be significant, I want it to be important. Oh yeah, man, yo, let me tell you. YouTube was not being my friend and Prism was being weird. So yeah, I'm sorry. You still here? um, even though I'm part of the social media landscape, it's not the be all. It's not the be all end all for me. It never has been. It never was. I always thought that my voice as a Gen X blurred would be something significant that can uplift and motivate others. And they see me and they see that the things that I love, I haven't thrown away. I haven't just tossed to the side because I have to be a man and I must do this. Do you enjoy reading scripts by any chance? Yeah, of course. Would you like me to read yours? I would be honored. I know you were working on something, but I know you've been kind of keeping it hush hush. So, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Please, if you would grant me that honor, I would be most honored indeed to read that script. But anyone in the landscape, if you're not showing that love back to the people who support you, who uplift you, who encourage you, who motivate you to be better, who want you to do better, and most importantly, want you to just realize your own potential and remember the people that supported you, how can we not give back? Honestly, how can you not give back to someone who is giving up their resources, whether it's time, money, they've taken the time to go to a convention, pick up a badge because they know there's going to be a chance to see you and say hello. Me personally, if I know, and this happened at, oh goodness. This happened at MomoCon. Perfect, appreciate it. I send character and world mood boards along with it. Okay, cool, let me know. I went to MomoCon for the second year. This is one of the most fun conventions I've been to. It's simple. It's in Atlanta. It's at the World Congress Center. And this was my This was my third year. This was my third year going. No. This is my second year. Wow, I'm drawing a blank. This was my second year going as a content creator. And when I tell you it was a blast, I had a lot of fun. I did a review video here on my YouTube channel talking about MomoCon and what I thought from my perspective. Mind you, I was not destroying the convention because the convention is fun. I will always say, here are some suggestions, here is some feedback. Now, this goes back to what I was saying about influencers. If they're content creators and they're influencers and they have this massive following, take the time to step off of your pedestal, off your alabaster pedestal, and shake hands and meet up with people who have been long supporting you in your efforts from your humble beginnings, whatever it might be. I started my journey in 2013 on YouTube, and look where I'm at now, 2026, 13 years later. I have just tried to keep people motivated, inspired, encouraged, and uplifted, put a smile on their face, show them that there is joy in being a nerd, that the dumbass basement virgins out here do not have any clout whatsoever. They shouldn't be the ones influencing you on what you should do and what you should pursue. In fact, they should be taking examples from you because you're not willing to compromise being joyful. I will always say this. If you have the opportunity to celebrate someone, celebrate them. Celebrate them right. Let's do Squirrel Girl. And I'll do a fist bump. Chaz Baz. Interesting. Let's go ahead and put you here. So that always goes back to my humble, I always say humble because there was a time where I started my Twitch journey. YouTube, I wasn't getting a lot of views, but I wasn't doing it. What in the world? +2 power for each different power among all the other cards. Interesting. Let's put you there. There we go. And when I started my YouTube journey, let me tell you. Oh, you are horrid. Okay. But you know what? That's fine. That means I'll put that here. It's Luke Kage. I gotten so used to
Rest in peace.
there we go. Galactic. I gotten so used to people not popping in, not talking. If anything, my very first stream. Ooh, I am behind the power curve on this one. A 6. I can't destroy anything there. Why couldn't it be 7? You know what? F it. Nope. Undo. No. F it. There we go. That's what I wanted to put down. There we go. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to win this. What in the... Yeah, it's a little too late for her. Yeah, it was too little too late. Yeah, there wasn't nothing I could do about that. You win some, you lose some. So imagine I started my journey. My very first stream, I did not have a single solitary person. I was basically talking to myself. I think I found you through Cleo from what I read. Yeah, you did. When I was chatting with my nephew, and that was so much fun. When I have a chance to chat with people that I consider family and my mutuals and things like that, I don't take that for granted at all. When I get to reunite with them, I don't take it for granted at all. When I have the opportunity to meet people who have influenced me, and I get to tell them thank you, and we can just chop it up. Oh, all right. I get 100 credits. Dope. I get to upgrade somebody. Then I want to make sure I give them their flowers. I always want to make sure I give them their just due. And it helps me a great deal to remember that once upon a time, I was sitting in front of a computer, in front of a camera on Twitch. Not a single soul was watching me, but I'm having a conversation with myself like I've got an audience of 15 to 20 people. And that taught me a lot. My Twitch journey taught me a lot. My YouTube journey has taught me a lot. My social media journey has definitely taught me a lot. And for anyone who wants to do that, you got to have an open mind and be prepared to learn a few things. Be prepared to learn a few things, because I'm telling you, you're going to learn some things. You're going to go through some battles. You're going to go through some scuffles. You're going to have you got to be in the trenches for a little bit. There are beautiful sky days, and there are a lot of storms that you'll have to endure. Oh, absolutely. And the vibranium is dope. And I get 3 vibranium. Wolfsbane. I feel like it's gonna be. Oh, look at that. That's dope. Okay, I'll put you here. I'm waiting for certain people to pop up. Jubilee, who you gonna bring in, my dear? I'm fine with the vibranium because I am going to utilize. I'm going to use my man here, and let's make some magic. Be right back cooking. Ooh, where's my plate? Where's my plate? Of course. Of course. We get one more turn.
the throne.
That's weird. Why would you destroy yourself? You can't destroy yourself. Ooh, this is hard. But you know what? I'm willing to feel it out. Eventually, I'm going to build another deck in Marvel Snap. I just don't know what.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, let's do that. And then I'll put you here. Or I'll just put you here. There we go. We're going to let Venom and Carnage do their thing. So when I started getting people come into my Twitch channel, I was excited because I was promoting myself. Like, this is what I'm doing.
Enough said, bub.
Ah, I just missed it by one on the third one. Yo, that's what's up. Wow, I could have had a clean sweep. Melissa, hey love, what's going on? To the poet laureate, the world's greatest writer and author and stuff. What's going on, sweetheart? That right there, Melissa, is one of my longtime friends. I've known this lady since 2006, I believe. Yeah, we've known each other since 06. My gosh. One of the most amazing and classiest people you'll ever meet. If you ever get a chance to talk. She is a phenomenal author and writer. And very knowledgeable, very experienced. Shuri. Okay, so I could upgrade Shuri if I want. I may have to do just that. Alright, so let's look at the missions. Okay. What's been going on with you, Mel? How you doing, my dear? So, I know there's more people in here. To everyone, yeah, was it 05? Yeah, because I was on, okay, because I was on the Rappahannock in 04. No, because I was on the Rappahannock in 04. No, sorry, in 05. I was on the Spica in 04. The Rappahannock in 05. I left at the end of 05 to go to, it was the San Jose and the Niagara Falls. So it had to be 06. Yeah, it had to be 06. Anyway, I am just blessed to have this amazing person in my world. One of my longtime friends, anyone who is a creator in this space, especially nowadays, y'all are the real MVPs and real superheroes, because it is not easy to create in this current climate right now, because everybody is, and I'll say it, everybody is stepping on each other just to be seen. I know. If you see me, you see me. What in the world? Ah, who did I lose? Son of a gun. I know DreamCon was this past weekend. There were a lot of influencers. There were a lot of people. There were a lot of us in there just looking good and making it look easy. And this year felt, from what I've seen, the vibe-wise, it genuinely felt like more of a convention, of a get-together. It still got a ways to go as far as I'm concerned, but this year was almost a literal 180 from previous years. And I think they've put some policies and things in place to make it a little bit safer. which is always a good thing. I highly encourage this, no matter what. I always encourage this.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
I'm doing well. We were on San Jose. Yep. Yeah, it was a San Jose. Ah, guess who comes back? Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you so much for destroying someone that needs to be destroyed. Okay. So, Black Cat, discard this from your hand. Uncle Ben, replace this with Spider-Man. When destroyed, okay. Okay, so when when Killmonger comes into play. Oh, I got that's fine. I'll put you here. Yeah, it was a San Jose. I remember. It was 05. Because right after that, I went to the Niagara Falls, and right after that, they sent me back to be stationed on Tarawa. Okay. All right, what we got? What we got? Turn 5. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, I can make this work. I can make this work. So let's do this. I will put Venom here. I'll put Carnage here. I will end that turn. I pull this off. This will be pretty dope. Carnage. Do.
Enough said, bub.
Almost, not quite. Oh, he got me. He got me.
Mjolnir, to me.
Oh, let's go! Give me your shit. Let's go. See, look at this conversation between Vegas and Melissa. That's what I'm talking about. And that's networking at work. I don't mind if I'm able to connect amazing people together with other amazing people. Guess what? I'm doing what I've always enjoyed doing. Carnage is now legendary.
Shiny logo.
Ooh, 6 points. Okay. So who's in the club? I got a golden ticket. Okay, I may have to take advantage of that golden ticket. Okay. Looking good over here, folks. Looking magnificent. I am increasing my level so that way I can get more of some stuff. Whenever you fulfill part of the missions, you get these points, and these points actually go to getting certain things. Boosters and credits. Okay, my credits have doubled. I'm almost at platinum. I just need one more victory. Oh yeah, she's self-published, and she actually helps other authors who are up and coming to self-publish their stuff. So Vegas, definitely reach out to Melissa, and you've got one hell of a resource right there. I'm not saying it because I'm biased, well, because I am, but I'm saying it because it's true. She's good at what she does, and she's passionate about it, which is, again, again, which is what defines content creation, being passionate about it and having such a positive influence. I think sometimes people just want to get in front of a camera, say whatever the heck comes out of their mouth, and expect people to go, "Ooh, okay, I know you from XYZ." Well, thank you. I still got plenty of time. To everyone that's in here, thank you so much for supporting me, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch. Thank you for the subs, thank you for the bits, thank you for the follows, thank you for the love. Thank you for subscribing to my Twitch if you have been. If you've been loyal to me and just supporting a brother, thank you so much. I have, you can buy me a coffee to continue to support the effort to keep YouTube and Twitch well within, because I'm looking to upgrade everything. So as time goes on and people are willing to invest in me, I want to make sure that I am worthy of your time. Here we go. Let's do some things. But you
Said Bub.
Of course it costs more. Like we didn't expect didn't expect this to happen. I want to put death over here. Turn 6 will be Nimrod.
Peace.
Must be controlled.
You bastard. Oh man, see, that's why no one likes your dumb ass. I'm so glad I didn't do no like that. Okay. So if I get either Venom, either way, Venom and that still works.
I want the throne.
Oh well, thank you, sir. That is so generous of you. You actually beat me to it. Oh, you didn't see that one coming, did you, buddy? I'm gonna put you here, but I'm gonna put you here, because you're gonna help me out.
I am Iron Man.
Oh, let's go! Give me your shit, let's go!
Victory.
Thank you, Domingo. Thank you. Thank you for that. You are the bee's knees, my man. Okay. So hopefully everyone is having a good summer, whether you are creating or you are writing or drawing or social media or content creation, or even in your own life. As long as you are taking care of you, that is all I care about. That is all I care about, honestly. Because I want y'all to be your best nerdy and blurty selves. And for everyone who continues to support me, I can't thank you enough. I really, really cannot thank you enough. There have been some trying times with me, but thanks to everyone who contributed to my GoFundMe, I was able not only to keep my apartment, but I was able to sign a new lease, so I'm good for a year. Plus, my child support responsibility has come to an end, and I will be getting my full retirement starting in August. So that means that will cover my rent, and I'll be able to take care of other things. and I'll be able to enjoy life just a little bit more. But the most important thing is to get myself taken care of on a financial level, get back to where I was, establish savings, because everybody right now is struggling. Everybody is struggling with a capital struggle. Everybody's running Scorpion. That really doesn't mean much to me. Let's see. What are they going to do? Father's amazing. Like I tell everyone, I'm not a religious man, but I am a man of faith. I firmly believe in God. I firmly believe in the blessings that He has bestowed upon all of us. And He has put me on path to achieve some great things. And I'm keeping my spirit open. I'm keeping it. Oh. I have 4. So, oh, okay. So, let's do Squirrel Girl.
Opponent snapped.
And then we'll do Ezekiel Sims. After you play a card with higher power here, give this +2, move to another location. Interesting. No. I'm going to wait. I'm going to end that. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait.
Power must be controlled.
That's fine. Take it out. I don't care. Doesn't bother me none. So, here we go. Killmonger. And we'll put Ezekiel Sims over here. So when I tell you I am blessed and highly favored, I have no complaints whatsoever. To everyone who has contributed, everyone who has reached out to me, whether it's by phone call, text message, DM, under the post, thank you so much. Wish I could take your monkey ass out. I really do. I'm gonna have to split this up. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of what I want to because they played armor. So that's fine. If they didn't put armor there, oh my gosh. If they didn't put armor there, yeah, you are full of yang. Alright, you know what? If they did not put armor there, I would have had that. Yeah, Killmonger was there for the win, but unfortunately when they play armor, I couldn't destroy the other cards. So that was... that was a bit on the spicy side, not gonna lie. Oh, here we go. Credits, check. Boosters, credits. Okay, put this on my tombstone. I'm trying, because I get to platinum, that's 400 seasons, and this is where you're trying to get to infinite, because infinite is where you really want to go. But if I can make it to diamond, that would be an achievement for me, because I've never gotten that high. So let's play it through again. I'll send a concept art video to Going to Eat Dinner. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in. It was awesome to see you again. Always showing love. And I'm looking forward to reading the script, my dear. Please, please send it whenever you get the chance. Oh.
Rest in peace.
So that works out for me. Death gets to come out early.
Impressive.
Okay, let's see what we got. We'll put Shauna here. I'm busy sucking at content creation. I don't think you suck at content creation, man. I think what it is, a lot of people, they just need to find their niche, find what works for them, and then just refine it. You know, perfect it, make it better. More often than not, that's pretty much what it boils down to. Okay. And then I will put. Yep, as long as Ebony Maw is there, I can't do anything with it. So, he's gonna be my sacrificial lamb.
I want the throne.
Oh, they pulled out the. Oh my gosh. They pull out what I think they're gonna pull out. This is gonna be ridiculous. Okay. This works like I hope. Yes, of course, you're Ironheart. But if they had Mystique, that would have had more of an impact. Six. So we'll put Squirrel Girl here. I'll put Venom here, and I will put I will wait. In two turns in a row with unspent energy, give your other cards here in your hand. Oh. You know what? You can't say I didn't give it a try. Because there's really nothing else that I can do.
Are ye worthy?
Oh, crap.
Are ye
That
worthy?
still worked. I don't believe it. It still worked. I've been snapped. You're the one that ain't. It is what it is. If you can't have fun with it, then what's the point? Honestly, if you can't have fun with it, no matter what you play and no matter what you do, what's the point of doing it? What's the point? So, you got to have a little bit of levity in your life. You got to have a little bit of joy in your world in some way, shape, or form at some time or another. There are way too many negative people out here who thrive in being bitter and mean and ugly and dramatic and everything, and it's just not me. I will only do that if I have to, if I'm defending someone, something that I care about, or someone that I care about. But more often than not, I just step back and I watch, because you learn more when you watch and observe versus jumping the gun. And I see a lot of times on social media, the main thing that people will do is jump the gun just so that they can create some sort of, I don't know, some sort of a moment. Even the term going viral is just, it's so lame, because what are you going viral for? Why are you going viral? For what? And once you get your virility, then what have you achieved? You know what? We're gonna hit this off a little early. Okay, who just kept me from doing that? Of course. Over in here, and I'll put you here because we're going to make this work.
Rest in peace.
I love it. Hulkbuster to Quicksilver. Fair enough. What did Mirage do? Copy the character that costs the least from your opponent's hand. Okay. Turn 5. Let's do Shauna. Shauna. Blow up the spot. Medusa. Phenomenon. Okay. Are there any conventions that everyone is looking forward to? I'm curious. Really? No! Why? The one time... Are you kidding me? Oh, gosh. Yo, that sucks so bad. That sucks. I don't want either one of them. Oh my gosh. What? Tell me why. That's garbage. He's gonna play. He took my death. I hate him. Are you serious? That is garbage. He used my own cards. Golly. Mindscape is horrible. But that's the downside to this game, because it's not even the cards that are the problem. The cards are not the problem. It's the areas that you end up being connected to.
Shiny logo.
And for what I remember, and for what I know, there's only one character that can actually change an area, and that's Magic. Magic is the only one I know who can change an area to Limbo. Limbo is very effective because it gives you one more turn.
Animated frame.
You get 8 up the ladder, another golden ticket, and 50 credits. There really isn't anything. Oh, so it's going to take me a minute to get to the 3,000 collector's tokens. That seems to be the main thing I'm shooting for, because collector's tokens allows you to buy packs. but you're earning stuff along the way. So more often than not, it's a grind. Okay. Alright, let's see. Well, at least I get one. Oh! Win with Tarantula starting in your deck. I didn't read that. Reading is fundamental, but pay attention before you make a move. Alright, let's find a card to upgrade. Quality upgradable. Let's do Moon Girl. At one point, I actually had a Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur deck, which was actually a lot of fun.
Shiny logo.
6 the points. That is Super Giant boosters. And 150 credits. Okay. A little bit more money in the pocket. Customize her. This is the great thing about this too. If you really want to bling out your stuff, you can actually customize your cards, and it gives you what you have available. So we're gonna do psychedelic on her, and let's go for the legendary. Oh yeah, I like that. I like the legendary. Actually, let's do gold cosmic. Save it. She looks good. We'll keep her. Is this a PC or console game? It's actually a PC game, but I will say that to say this. It is a mobile game primarily, but it can be played on PC. You just have to download it through the Steam store, and it's free. The only thing you pay for is if you upgrade different things in the game, like you can buy credits, you can buy collector's tokens, you can buy exclusive art cards from different artists. So I'll show you what I mean. So if you go to the shop, they will offer you certain things for certain prices. Like if you want the Inyuk Lee Hobgoblin, it's a package. So if you want all of this, you pay $20. Same thing with Topaz, with Moondragon. You want Spider Noir? Yeah, you can get this whole package here for $50. Set the top card of your deck's power to 8. If your other cards in the play cost exactly 8 total, added here. Interesting. I'm not paying $20 though. But you can use your money to buy different things, but you can also use gold. You can buy gold and you can upgrade your cards or pick up exclusive variants from certain ones. There was a time there was a run of Peach Momoko that was amazing. I'd be like, who are you talking about? I'd be licking her braids. What in the world? Oh, you ain't gotta worry about it, sweetie. I ain't worth paying him no attention. I ain't paying him no mind. So yeah, you can earn gold or you can buy gold. Also credits and tokens to get cosmetics, or you can just upgrade. Well, it's about the time to get some more free. Okay. Can I get some more free over here too? Nope, I've already claimed it. I think it's once every 24 hours I can get more collector's tokens. So let's change up the deck, because I have a bunch of them. Let's do 29 points. That was actually fun. That was actually a fun deck. It's designed just to put out the big dudes and get them out there. Although I should have put magic in there so that way I can get limbo. That extra turn can make a difference.
Oh, snap.
Oh. Domino should come to my hand around turn 2.
Always lucky.
Here we go. Alright, so after you play a card here, add a copy to your hand. Groovy. So Lockjaw's gonna get double duty. We'll activate. I will take Jubilee. And I'll put her here. Oh, he gets Apocalypse. Okay. Jubilee. Hold on. That's 5. So no one. Oh. There we go. I have 6. Magneto. Move all enemy 3 for a card. Cost this location. 4, 2, 4. You know what? Why not?
We are the future.
I'm sure he didn't see that coming. Oh, let's go! Give me go shit. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the bits, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the bits, love. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, anytime someone does a sub or they do bits, and even when they contribute coffee, I'm going to do a little musical interlude. And I apologize in advance. It's not the greatest. Okay, I cannot go higher than 4 points on that one, which is fine.
Animated.
And I've actually started going live on TikTok as well, just having conversations and talking to people about different things. So it's been fun for the most part. All right, let's do another one here, shall we? Yes. Hopefully you guys have, everyone who's here, hopefully y'all have an amazing week. Have a fantastic upcoming weekend. Oh, I got the blob. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
Yeah, I'm going to snap too, and I'm going to fist bump you, even though you probably don't deserve it. Okay. I got Domino, which is great. So that is a. There's been a lot of the throne room here lately. Alright, so turn 3. Yeesh. Not much I can do on that level. Arcade! What's going on, homie? How are you, sweetheart? Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. But it's the funniest. It is the funniest though. Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. Dracula. There we go. Put him over here. I'm gonna stop keeping you a secret. If anything, she's trying to keep you from getting loose. Oh. Oh, I forgot I had him in there. Okay. So let's do Hulkling. This is a discard deck. I see. Okay. So we're gonna put Arnim Zola here. Because Arnim Zola is busted.
All hail Hydra!
You won't need this.
And there's MODOK. I tried that deck at one point. Oh, let's go!
Give me your shit, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm doing good. Midnight snack hunting and see you rely. Oh, it is after midnight, isn't it? Oh, okay. I'm good, love. Believe it or not, life has been amazing. I've been blessed, highly favored, extremely grateful, and humbled to an extent. I was talking to everyone earlier about what's been happening over the past week and a half or so, and thanking everyone who contributed to my GoFundMe to keep me in my apartment because it was a very stressful time. I came really close, and I know, Melissa, if you're still here, I'm sure this will probably make you itch a little bit. I know Sage will make him itch a little bit. I almost sold half my comic collection. Let me give y'all a preview of what I'm talking about. You see those boxes right there? Those were going to be sold. There is 8 of them. 8 of them, and I believe 8 Conan the Barbarian magazines. And if y'all remember the Conan magazines, y'all know those were the comics before the comics became the comics. So, and I had a friend of mine who I trusted that was going to buy them. But after I made that, we had the precursory deal. It was in my spirit to create the GoFundMe. And I'm so glad I did create that GoFundMe, because had I not, these babies would have been gone. And it was hurting my soul to do it, but you know what? The fact that I took the chance. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad it worked out in your favor. That makes you and me both. Love Bug, that makes you and me both, because let me tell you, although it was a stressful time, I wasn't worried. I genuinely wasn't worried. Why? Because I have such faith in God that He'll see it through. He'll see me through. I had no doubt about it. Wait a minute. Who is Hulkling connected to?
Right on time.
Oh my gosh. Put her there. But it is a blessing. I'm good. I paid off the debt, so I didn't have to go to court, sign my new lease. There's so many things that have been happening. I wasn't going to go to San Diego, and I told everyone this before. I wasn't originally going to go to San Diego Comic-Con, but things have been put into place where now I'm going. What's the other thing? Oh my goodness. I just thought of it. Oh, and as of August 1st, I get my full retirement again. So now the retirement can now cover my rent, so I don't have to worry about anything. All right, we'll put lockjaw here. So when I tell you it's been a blessing, and there's still more blessings to come, because, like I said, it's weird. It's not even weird. It's amazing how it works. All right, Jubilee. Let's activate you. Put Jubilee here. It is mind blowing how it worked out for me. So I'm blessed. I'm great. Extremely grateful and humbled and honored. So I'm looking to, and I've been given opportunities, so I'm taking advantage of those opportunities. Oh, Shang-Chi. Oh man, you was a joker. Okay. Ooh.
Wind, aid my hand.
So they've won Xandar, but I won everything else.
Oh, let's go, let's go!
Thank you there, New York City Gamer. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. So between all of that happening, I'm blessed, and I'm getting back on my stream journey. I actually set up buy me a coffee, so anything that I get from here on is going to go upgrade my stream, because Lord knows I got to get back into learning how to make this better. I'm still a fledgling in that, and there are some people who doing amazing things with their stream setups, and I'm nowhere near it. And the crazy part is there's no one locally that can come over here and take a look at my setup and go, okay, you could use this, 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 and this, because nobody I know that is of a significant streaming level is nearby. Everyone is virtual. That's something like that. I would rather you come to my home, take a look at my setup, and go, okay, so what do you think? That's what I do with my Twitch payout. Right? So my Twitch payout, anyone who subscribes to my Twitch, the money goes back into my stream. So if there's a game coming out, or if there is maybe a new keyboard that I could use, or another camera or microphone, anything like that, it goes back into it. I always invest my Twitch money back into my stream. Oh, in there. Because it honestly, well, now I ain't no big streamer. No, you don't have to be big, but appreciate what you do. Now, more often than not, I've seen though people that are not big streamers have fantastic setups, because they have this, they have an affinity for what would work, like soundboards and different things like that. I don't have anything like that. What I will tell you, what I literally have. I have my computer. Where is, there you go. I have my computer, which is 3 screens. I have my microphone, my headphones, my keyboard, and my mouse. That's pretty much it. I would like to get a sound deck, but I wouldn't know how to set that up or what to do with that in the first place. So I'm still lost in some ways. I'm in the same boat. I've been slowly upgrading my setup, but every time it's like I need. Yeah, that's exactly how it feels. Especially when I see these setups on Twitch and I go, how do they do that? How do they do that? How do they do that? And I want someone to come over and look at my setup and say, okay, Montel, you could do this, or you could grab this. This will help this. I want someone to please do that for me. Activated. I want someone to do that for me so I could literally make this stream better. That's what I want. Even if it means getting me a new microphone arm, which I will do eventually. I want that. I've seen different setups with microphones and lighting and even down to the overlays and stuff. I was like, these are amazing. I like the vibe. And believe it or not, everything that you see here, you guys, I created. And it's not saying a whole lot, but you know, I try to create something worthwhile. Alright. Oh, the Infinite, that's dope. Oh my goodness, if I could get the Infinite somewhere else, that would be fire. Alright, so fill your hand with random cards. Let's do that. And I think I'll take Arnim Zola and let's turn 5. Oh, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, because there's really no one else I can put down there.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
If I do Arnim Zola, I'm curious as to who he will select.
Hail Hydra!
Of course, it would be Lockjaw. Deathlock. I'm not going to win this one. Yeah. I saw that coming a mile away. Yo, that is so insane. I was right there. Oh gosh, yo, you weren't that great, bro. You were not that great. If anything, I think your current layouts are fine, and I appreciate that. This took me some time because I was originally just streaming on Twitch, but my friend Lainey from the podcast Blur's Eye View and Geek by Heart, she told me about Prism. Now on Prism, I'm actually able to stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and the setup process is just like Streamlab OBS. No. Stop ear hustling. Good grief. My watch over here ear hustling. I'm sorry. Say that again. Oh, and I forgot to mention my voice acting journey continues. I can't disclose anything yet, but I just finished a project that was absolutely amazing. It's actually my first paid gig for voice acting. Never had one before, so I'm really hyped about this, and I'm hoping it leads to other things. So I'm working on creating my voice acting portfolio, and I assure you I am trying my best to benefit from my talent. I just got my VTuber setup running, but I haven't been using it much. I will give it, I know some people that are VTubers, and definitely shout outs to them. I know it's not easy to do it, and the fact that VTubers want to do it, but there's that level of social anxiety where really only thing people do is listen to your voice. It's pretty brave of them, and I appreciate that hustle. But I also know some people don't like being in front of a camera. I don't have an aversion to it, but then again, I've been in front of a camera technically since May of 2013. So in some way, shape, or form, I've been in front of that camera, this camera, and any other cameras that I've had that are gone. Oh yeah, Canva is everything. I love using Canva. I use Canva for my graphics, for my blur to corn combos, or anything like that. So I swear by Canva. My job required me to learn it, and I use it to make my stuff. See, great minds think alike. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate it. This is something that's it's definitely taking it's a bit of a labor of love. So I'll even show you something that I added. I created a video mode. So that way I could just talk straight with you guys when I'm creating something. I don't have a dialogue window here only because I would use this to create my videos. So I decided to throw that in there. I liked Prism, but then wanted to chart. Well, I'm not paying anything for it. But then again, I'm only using it. I think I am paying for it. But honestly, it's not much. And I can think of a handful of times it was buggy on me. But once I started filling out what works and what didn't, I just pushed those out the way. But Prism works great, especially since I can do multiple platforms. I thought about doing it on TikTok. It was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. About time you started making money with the voice work, you were always great. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Yeah, but I'm starting to vibe more, and there is, I think it's Backstage on Instagram where there are people that are looking for voice actors. So I'm going to delve into that. I'm currently working on creating my voice acting corner in my room. There's a couple of things that I need to pick up, but I can't get those until the end of the week. That will help me create a sound corner, or a soundless corner, I should say. So that way I can be in the corner of my room doing the voiceovers and not being interrupted. Outside noise can be a pain. I found a soundproof blanket. I found some sound panels on Amazon combined for about $54 total together, which is not bad. And I'm gonna just make that corner my sound corner. So bear with me. I'm working on it. For me, I don't like being in front of the camera. I'm too shy for that, and that's okay. There are some people, like I said, they have that level of social anxiety where they don't want to be in front of a camera. That's all right. That is okie dokie. I agree. I understand that completely. Not everyone can have the bravery to be in front of a camera like I can. But that's because I've been doing this for so long, it's second nature to me. But for someone who wants to do it, but you're real hesitant about being in front of a camera, I get it. I get it. I understand. I get it. Yeah, I was using Prism. I thought about using Prism to stream on TikTok, but what's weird is I saw that when I tried to put it on TikTok, it got so buggy that it was affecting my YouTube and my Twitch stream ways. So I said, you know what? I would rather just go straight to TikTok and use TikTok Studio to do that. Make sure the panels are the correct thickness. So what is the correct thickness I should be looking out for? Yeah, I have 3 different kinds of anxiety. So you know what? Let's take a look at something here. Let's go on a field trip. Let's go to Amazon. So let me show you what I have saved currently. So these are the 4 things that I currently have. Well, this is for later. I'm actually going to add that to a different list. I'm going to add it to my wish list. There we go. So I have these panels. I looked at these panels and they looked actually really dope. I like the hexagon shape. So each of the panels, from what I understand, is a 12 by 10 by 4 about point 0.4, at least 4 or 5 inches thick. Four, really? So, so that means if I want something more significant, I'm going to have to pay for something more significant. Interesting. And this is the soundproof blanket that I found, which is going for like $28, which is not bad. And it's the perfect height because I'm going to put hooks on my ceiling and hang the blanket from my ceiling. That way it will encompass from the ceiling down to maybe 3 inches off of the ground or off of the floor in my room. Um, I did find these. I did find these. I did find the egg crates. But they're 12 by 12 by 2. So they do have 3-inch. Wow. Them jokers are not cheap. I could do black and blue. Yeah, for proper noise cancellation. Okay. So as everything in my life, there is going to have to be some more research. Great. Granted, the corner that I'm in is not very big, so I'm not gonna go full bore OMG, blot out the world. But yeah, that's too thin. Okay. All right. So 4 to 5 inches. Wow, that's gonna cost some money. Money that I don't have. This was the hesitance that I had with getting something like this because by sticking the acoustic foam board on the surface of the wall, the high density holes of the foam board are used to refract and absorb and gradually weaken the treble and gradually weaken it into a low sound or silence. Okay, so they got to be thicker. Okay. So, sound panels, 4 inches. Okay. So I found some that are 1 inch, 1 inch. I found some that are 4 inch. So there's a pack of 12 for $29. So that's pretty reasonable. Something like that is pretty reasonable. I learned all this in audio engineering school. I still have to properly treat my room. I'm still learning that. Luckily, I'm leaning on my friend Trey, who is a professional voice actor, to do all of that for me. So, and of course, one day I want to be able to. Yes, y'all saw that. Leave me alone. One day I want to be able to get one of these, and it actually is a good thing. This is soundboard. Yeah. I can never tell the difference between soundboards that are good and some that are eh. And even though they have their ratings here, the ratings aren't always reliable. We know that's a fact. They're not always reliable. Oh boy. But I appreciate y'all for coming to hang out with me tonight. I wanted to come in here and stream a little bit and chat with y'all for a couple of hours and show the love that y'all have been showing me. The plan is for me to stream Sunday nights unless I'm otherwise engaged at a convention or an event or anything like that. But otherwise, you guys will see me here. Okay? If you see the hold on, where is it? is it. All right, so there in Twitch and also in YouTube, there is a link for Buy Me a Coffee. If you guys want to support the YouTube channel and the Twitch stream, and you're not able to pop up in here, go for it. If you can't, it's cool. Completely understood. The fact that you're here hanging out with me means more than you know. And I appreciate every last one of y'all while we snapping and chatting. So next Sunday, we're going to get back to snapping and chatting. The goal is to get up to infinity and see and you know and just test out my skills as a Marvel Snap player. There are other streamers who do way more and do it way better. I like to think I'm fun, and I like to have amazing conversations with you incredible folks. Y'all are truly my neighbors in the blur-de-sac, as I say on my Twitch channel. You bring your lawn chairs or bring your snacks. Come on and have a seat. We're in the blur-de-sac, which is like a cul-de-sac, except it's for blurs and nerds, and you can come hang out because that's what it's all about. It's about community. It's about connectivity. It's about togetherness. It's about bringing everyone who wants to be here from the dark into the light, sharing that available space and show how amazing everyone is. About time you started making But I will keep y'all updated on my Twitch journey, on my voice acting journey. Also, Melissa, you're going to get a kick out of it. I think at the arcade, you can get a kick out of this too. I will be going to San Diego for Comic-Con, but I'll also be attending the Eisners. If you're not familiar with what the Eisners are, they are the Academy Awards of comics and graphic novels. And if everyone is familiar, Stephanie Williams is nominated for 2 Eisners. She is a friend of mine. I'm looking forward to celebrating it with her. I'm looking forward to her winning and just being a part of something amazing and incredible. So yes, I am so hyped. It is not even funny. But thank you everyone for coming to hang out with me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the subs, the bits, the follows, the love. Thank you. If you have not subscribed to my Twitch or my YouTube, please do that by all means. Right? Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a dope year. I've never, as long as I've been going to San Diego, I've never been able to attend the Eisners. Never. And that is huge. I have friends in the industry that are celebrated artists and writers of comics, and I get to be amongst them like they're my peers. So this is so dope. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for everything. So, in the meantime and in between time, as I tell all of you beautiful, sexy people to do, please continue to do this for yourselves, each other, your loved ones, your family, your village, your folks, your ride or dies, and even me. Stay nerdy, stay geeky, and like it says over there, stay sexy. I love you all. Thank you so much for everything. I will see y'all next Sunday. All right? Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Let me